Okay, we're making a point of view video. Let's see what we got here. We're doing some maintenance today on some things on the printer. Let's see what we have. Okay, got two moisture meters here. So one of these is fancy and has like a touch ball that can read down like 1 or 2 centimeters. This one is a contactless. This one is just a touch, not a poke. Makes a difference. So they're not on. We're going to do some testing. That is a filament box. That is a seal. And I will put a snip of the readings over the last month of humidity. The humidity sensor is right here, stuck on the inside. It's a GoV, and I thought I'd bring you along with me to see everything, because we need to test some filament that we find in here. So forgive all the shakiness. This is on a neck mount that I seen from China. So we unlock the box. Oh boy. What I need is right there. So we'll do this. And we'll do this. And then I made these PVC gizmos that I could like carefully hold stuff. This is PAHT-CF, but it's actually PAHT-CF. That's just the name of the spool. It's not actually PET. It's a little bamboo error. What is this? This is Fossil Gray from Polymaker. Keep it in there. Okay, now we just took this out of the dry box. In here, oh, let me show you this. In here, where's it at? Right down there is, see that cylinder? That is, you know what? Look at that. It's getting close to getting wet again, but it pulls all the moisture out into silica gel, and you get this attachment. Actually, you know, since we got it out, what we'll do is we will look for the device that plug in. Okay, that's disconcerting. Been organizing a bit of stuff lately, so I probably walked right by it. Find that later. But essentially, that pulls moisture out, and it's supposed to help me keep things dry. So we're going to test that theory right now. So we got this here, filament. When I got it, you'll just have to trust me that it was 14. We're going to turn this on. And we're trying for no cuts, but we might have interruption. So this is 0, the wall. You can see I'm very wet. And we'll change mode to hardwood, I guess. Anyway, should read through the plastic. 15, 13, 17, please hold. Sorry about that. So we were doing masonry, softwood. I don't know if it's because my hand is underneath. Let's see. Anyway, this stuff is kind of moist, according to this. Now let's test this device. Turn this on, and it's locked right now. It's on hold. There's a little hold message there. So we're gonna go measure. It's calibrating to the air. So now we're just going to touch it. Actually, I'm gonna set it down here, touch it. It's pretty wet. It's going up in moisture. That's awesome. I don't think this has any different settings, so anyway. Okay. So what that means is we're going to put it in the filament dryer for like 2 hours before we print with it. And we're going to do a brand new profile, and we're going to print some deck boxes for cards for Magic the Gathering, and they will be virtually indestructible. I've had this filament for some time. I thought I had a use for it. I did not, so I'm going to use it up. Very expensive deck boxes. More to come, but thought I would show you that. Checking out the humidity and the enclosure and all that. You know what? Since we're here, let's power this off. Let's open the box back up. Now that we've let all that moisture in. Silk. Good. More silk. Good. Let it go back to 0. PLA. Good. PLA. Or maybe ASA. It might be ASA. Wood filament. Some ASA. More ASA. PLA. See? It works. Keeps things dry. Except for PAHT-CF, which came in kind of moist, and I never got a reading. Never did a reading with this tool because I didn't own it. I had this tool and it was reading like 14 through the side. Which still reads. So that means very moist. Okay. Now we're done. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the shaky video. This is on a neck mount. Look up neck phone holder. Lets me be hands-free and do stuff. Like work on that printer. Just gotta check connections and do some tweaks and stuff. Okay, bye. Okay, there will be a cut in this, but I just want to show you that I'm gonna measure and do my thing, but the dry box has been run for like 3 hours with that PAHT-CF carbon fiber filament from Bamboo. So I'm going to pop it out, then we're going to take a look at what it is. Okay, I'm going to hit 0. Okay, we're going to... Woo! Spool is hot. Hot, 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 hot. Down to 18. I think it was 40. Oh, there we go. Why does it look like it's wet? It's almost like it's got more moisture in it. Maybe it's because the moisture is being pulled out and I need to let this go for a few more hours. Okay. A few more hours. Second thought, we're going to try a test print in the dreaded AMS, which they said those are all things not to do. So let's see if it reads it. In the AMS. It's reading. It's reading the RFID. Okay. That's the interesting note. They're brittle. Quick video here. We had our first complete, and the filament gave me an error that it couldn't pull back because it's abrasive. It's that PAHT-CF from Bamboo, but it's not as bad as Glow. So it did move easily, but I wouldn't do a multicolor print with it. So it did print in a forward motion, the complete part, which is here. This is what I do for my benchies, is these little mouse droids. And this plate is cooking hot. I did use the glue. We did have some little shredding here on this overhang, so the filament speed is only 8 millimeters per second, so that's very interesting that that overhang went wonk a little bit. We'll have to, this will be a longer than normal video, but we'll have to take a look at that overhang setting and see if anybody has any better recommended PAHT settings for overhang, or maybe just not have any overhangs. I'll leave it there. Cool. Thanks. This is the first PAHT carbon fiber box. Look at this thing. This thing is slick. Whoa. That's pretty awesome. And no bubbling. Smooth finish. So you are able to run it through the AMS. It just doesn't back out as well. But it worked. So that's awesome. There's a new prototype over there too. Let's check that out. Way easier to take off. So I increased the size of these nubbins here to see if that would make a difference. Oh boy. Pushes it out a little bit, but we can adjust that. That is tight. Wow. Good design job.